and here it goes. I'm just a kid and my life is a nightmare. Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a VeVe OMI Definity update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, liking, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that super thanks button down below. Super chats as well. Rules are I'll be talking for about 30, 40 minutes. And then after I do, I'll get to everyone's questions. However, if you don't have time to wait for that, just a quick $2 super chat, and then I will get to your question right away, and then go back to whatever it is that I was talking about. Anywho, some stuff from last week. It's been a couple days. I know I streamed for a little bit on Wednesday, but that was the OMI is my homie channel. That was not really my show, and that was just for about a half hour. I did stream a little bit on Thursday, but that was really more for the mystery of the artwork in that South Carolina room I was in before the hurricane hit. And then on Friday, it took a heck of a time to try to get out of that state. Anyway, interesting Bitcoin statistics. 11 out of 14 Bitcoin Octobers closed positive, an average positive return of 28%. Average negative return is 8%. 28% from last week's price would have been about 81,000. That's what we're thinking we're getting up to by about end of October. If September closes green, which you have to be 59,000 or above, and it has only happened 5 times, average of 51% to 170% return for the rest of the year in Q4. And I think we're at like 63. We reached up to like 66 the other day on Bitcoin. Ooh, Definity, not doing. Oh wow, the volume. What the heck happened to that volume? It was down, 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 and then something just went up. That was crazy. Yeah, 65.6. So I don't really, we have a couple of days left in September, 29th, 30th. I don't think we go down 10% in the last couple of days. So we're probably going to close up above that 59 for Bitcoin. And then we have October. Cannot heckin' wait. Oh my God, that's going to be incredible. New messages that I'm going to get back to later. Moving on here. Simple plan. I'm not going to go over that. Shout out to VeVe Fam Bam for getting mint 1750, the last mint for the, what's that called? The VeVe Common Club entry ticket. Tina Garcia saying, "Have you landed that?" The Star Wars stuff is dropping tomorrow. The Jawa Droids Homestead series and the diorama. The diorama did really well today. That is the diorama for, well, the Peter Pan stuff in general dropped today. So we have anywhere between $55,000 and $60,000 that had made. This one, the diorama, this has not sold out, but I'm not 100% sure why. Because if you go and you take a look at it, it's just the Jolly Roger deck. It's a secret rare that you could get for 15, and it's 11.29. I haven't gotten one either. I'm waiting for a couple of things to sell. I listed a couple things. You're like, okay, I don't want to just, and again, I have a couple hundred gems, but I don't want to go in and put in just $11. I'm trying to save for that Spider-Man Noir. That Spider-Man Noir, it was 6,000, but it dropped to 3,700. So hopefully I can finagle something and I can get something there maybe by the end of the year. We'll see. But for this one, yeah, it's a secret rare. It's a full set. I have a couple of things that I'm just gonna sell, and if I net like 20 something gems, then I'll buy this because again, it is a secret rare. It is a full set. Who the heck is this? Every now and then. Hello, sir or madam. I am a cryptocurrency promoter and sincerely invite you to what the fudge is this? Like, get the fudge out of here. How am I block? Block account. Block account. Get out of there. Hello, sir or madam. Not gonna lie, I do not even respect the attempt. Anyway. But we did about 55,000 to 60,000 in general for that. The Wendy, I think, is going for $230 So I was looking at stuff the other day, actually today, right before this live stream, because like, okay, if I can get the Spider-Man Noir, I should be able to get the Groot set, and that shouldn't be too bad. If I go and get the Groot Marvel Mighties, literally last week it was like $200, and now it's $549. Like, Jesus, man. Now at this point, it might make sense to go to the Groot drop and just spam the freaking buy button to get that, because Now, I'm almost positive that everything else in those group things are, yeah, the ultra rare is, yeah, it's $15 for the blind box, and the ultra rare is literally worth that. So it's definitely going to try to get that. So the ultra rare 777. So there's not a ton of those. Those probably, now none of these are first appearances. You're just really buying for the scarcity. That secret rare Captain Marvel Groot, only 188 of them. Figuring they keep 40, so only 148. So that is pretty scarce. Definitely want to do that as well. Oh my God, hiccups. Jesus, big hiccups. Anyway, the Peter Pan one, this is where most of it came from, like 35, 36,000 came from this, because it's $25 and Hook is not a first appearance. That goes to the Disney, like the minis, like their version of like the Marvel Mighty is like the little miniature ones that they have. And that sold like 1,100 of those. And again, the chase is Wendy, just because Wendy is a couple $100. There's not a ton of her. 153, which probably means if they keep 20 or 30 of her, 123. So again, pretty scarce. It is a first appearance Wendy. She is kind of a fan favorite there. And then you do have first appearance Peter Pan as well. Although he's not doing too hot in the secondary. He's going for less than retail, but there are a bit of him. There's 1,353, but even still, there's like 600 of them out there. 762 are left. So that might still go down. And then Shmi, honestly, I don't really remember a bunch of the Peter Pan movies. I watched Hook. I don't remember Shmi being a character. It's $38 though. How many of him is there? Okay, 353. Let's say they keep 30. Let's say 323 out of the 200 that are remaining. There's only 123 of them. I do expect that to go down a little bit as well. Because again, I don't think he's really a popular character. I think everyone knows Wendy, everyone knows Hook, and Peter. I comment down below if I'm wrong, and Shmi is like, or Smee, if he's like one of your favorite characters, like you're wrong, Randy. This guy is awesome for X, Y, and Z. Just let me know. And then the other ones that I was looking to buy, as far as the accessories, Hook's watch looks cool, but again, it's the secret rare, and that sold out. It was only going for $7 for at retail or at the drop price, and now it's at $35.60. So again, if it was just one set, Hook's watch, I would get that. I like gold. I like that thing. I think that's really cool. Treasure chest is above retail at $10. Wendy's gift box, I assume, is also that's $5.74. And the cannon looks really cool. It's like $4. I just kind of want a couple of those cannons just to fire out. Thought that'd be fun. Anyway, let's go over who's this. Didn't wait, stop. Withdrawal history. If you still have OMI on BitForex, first off, how dare you? Second off, you used to be able to go in and get up to 10 million OMI without KYCing, but now you have to KYC. I think it's under settings and preferences and personal account. You obviously have to sign in. I'm helping a buddy work through that right now. He also did buy a little bit of Definity, which I guess I'll go over Definity as well. Or get into, actually, let's take a look at see Bitcoin. Yeah, we're at 65.6, Ethereum 26.7. See how Flow's doing, because I really like Flow. That's one of my favorite positions at 61 cents, not bad. But yeah, let's go to Definity real quick. Not a ton of volume for Definity today. It's usually hit or miss with that. 14,000 in volume. Most of that, I think, is on MEXC. Yeah, 8,700 that's on MEXC. Then you have 5,200 on on Uniswap. That is, you can swap Ethereum for it, but you could also swap USDT for it on PancakeSwap because it is on BNB. But literally, the volume on that is like $58 today. But most of it is on Uniswap. You can swap Ethereum for it, and the rest is on MEXC. So that's generally where it happens. But every now and then, if you have USDT, it's like, oh, I have extra, might be able to go and do that. But it's at 5.9 cents. So just taking a look at it over the last 24 hours, it's about even, little bits of ups and downs between 5.8 and 6 cents. Going back to the last 7 days, it does get a little crazier. You were up to 6.5 cents and you were down to 4.9, which is kind of a higher low, because we've had times where we were down to like 2.5 cents. We did wick down there. Can I get it down there? No, it's not letting me, but we did wick down to almost 2 cents about a month ago. And then right away going up to 3. I remember I got some, I think at like 3.5, and then I got more at like 2.5. I think we actually went down to like 1.9 cents. Or anyway, that was incredible. That was a great. Everyone just bought that the heck up. Anyway, um, despite it going down to like talking about cents, how much is it? What's the market cap? Still a $10 million market cap, fully diluted. It is super low. The max supply is really low too. So the max supply that there could ever be is 171 million tokens. Current circulating supply is 153 million. They do sponsor the channel. This channel is sponsored by Definity. I'm not talking about it because I sponsor it. They sponsor the channel because I talk about it a lot, and it's one of my favorite positions. It's there's a chance that Definity actually becomes my biggest bag, bigger than OMI at some point. As long as Definity does what I think it'll do, how much I acquire, and if OMI would have to stay down. Now there are many things that Ecomi could do. We'll go to OMI right now. That could be good for it. They might even have a little news soon. I can't picture that they're not going to have some decent news before New York Comic Con. I would think that if I were David, and I think I know him fairly well, he's going to want to announce something or at least tease something before Comic Con, which again is in 3 weeks from this past Thursday. So a little less than 3 weeks. That's where we have. That's when we'll have it. We will be on the road for it. I'll probably go live that Wednesday night. I'm still not sure 100% the days I'm going to be there or I'm going to leave. I'll definitely be in the city that Thursday and that Friday. On that Saturday, I do have to go to Long Island, so I'll be out of the city for that day, and I'll probably leave back to the homeland over on Sunday. But I'll definitely be there Thursday, Friday. A lot of other people are getting there on Thursday, really just for the party, sleeping kind of the next day over, and then you have Mr. MC1's Gold Logo Party on that Friday. But even if you don't go to that Gold Logo Party, I still definitely would love to have the to see people at the first VeVe party. David pretty much renting out like a nightclub for it, which is nuts. That nightclub is typically only open on Friday and Saturday. He's making them open up on Thursday, which is heckin' bananas. I don't 100% know what other artists or celebrities will be there. They usually do have something pretty crazy every year, so we'll see what happens with that. Anywho, OMI's up about 0.1%. It's pretty much flat on the day. 00036. There is 250,000 in volume, pretty low there. Market cap just over 100 million. So again, it's a really, really small market cap. But also, if you go in and take a look on how you feel about OMI today, a lot of the fudders, a lot of people saying like, hey, we don't like it. They really just spam that negative vote about how they feel for that. Pretty much every other crypto in my portfolio that I have positions in, or at least a sizable position in, is very positive about that. But again, it's just a lot of fudders and a lot of haters going to do that. They are organized. I'll give them that. Anyway, and that's as far as Ecomi announcements. We're waiting to see how long until we get OMI to NFT. I don't think it'll be near as long as VeVeVerse has been in beta. That's been in beta for a long time now. But we don't know how long. It's been a couple months in beta already. I'm pretty positive we get it before the end of the year. There's some people that don't think we get it till next year. Now that it's getting really close to New York Comic Con, even if it was ready, like Dr. Prophet goes and calls David and says, like, hey, it'll be ready next week. There's a decent chance that David goes and says, like, hey, we want to focus on Comic Con right now. Let's delay this up until after Comic Con. Again, there's just a chance of that happening, even if it was. So I'm not sure I would expect that before Comic Con. I would say I wouldn't expect that until late October, if not early November. And again, that as far as Ecomi is concerned, that not really any VeVe announcements. You might have a VeVe announcement before Comic Con as well. So just keep you posted with that. Reddit's being weird. Jeff M. Johns says you've got David Yu going off and posting about Fletch Graphics. Who posted about VeVe, which I thought was cool. And they used the green logo on VeVe. David says, thank you for all your support in VeVe. See you at New York Comic Con. Jeff M. John says, you got an amazing path ahead, Jim. Talking about Jim Lee. And they lost massive talent. Thanks for everything you accomplished and created over this amazing run. I'm not drunk, I swear. Reminders. There was a giveaway that VeVe had done. Wes, I will literally bet you $10,000. Like, I don't know why you continue to think it's going to be in 2025, but I will literally bet you $10,000 that we get it in 2024. Anywho, VeVe Magic had a space with Yo Steph. It was a Disney space, fun facts, true. They did do a couple of giveaways there with the VeVe team. That was fun. SEC did delay options on BlackRock spot Ethereum ETFs. I thought was interesting. Sam Bankman-Fried's ex-girlfriend, Caroline Ellison, sentenced by U.S. judge to 2 years in prison for her role in FTX crypto fraud. That is wild. That is just. So be advised, guys. Courts typically are sympathetic towards good-looking people. They were not sympathetic to her at all. Boom. Unfolded, saying SEC Chair Gary Gensler grilled over crypto regulation, handling of debt box case in heated congressional hearing. Mr. Torres is the man. Yeah. No, I did do a Definity giveaway the other day. I think I have in here who won it, but yeah, I've done it a lot of days. I'm gonna have to take a break for a little while on the giveaways. Nigerian users have the highest stablecoin affinity among the countries surveyed, Castle Island Ventures reports. This ain't about him. I never have an easy trip whenever I travel. I always have to run to my connecting flight. Never. And I have taken, I don't know, I've been on a plane several hundred, if not 1,000 plus times by now. At least flying on a plane. I've been on planes tens of thousands of times, but flying on a plane, I have never gone on and like get into my gate, like, oh, it's right here. Every single flight in my entire life has always been at the ass end of nowhere. It is never oh yeah, it's right here. International flights, domestic flights, CONUS, OCON, like it's bruh. I don't know what it is. Is that one of the things that are we like a game and the person putting my stat reports, okay, will be the unluckiest flyer in the history of the world? I don't know. Always think they sorry. This Friday AM UTC. Oh, this was last week? Or this yesterday? 91,000 in Bitcoin are set to expire on Deribit with a notational value of 5.81 million. That's probably why we went up a little bit. Max pain price was 59,000. I'm gonna put call ratio. Ethereum max pain price was 2,500. 1.88 billion notional value put call, but again, that had already passed. Sorry. Mr. Squibs has a bunch of secret, rare, amazing fantasy 15s. That is heckin' nuts. Brockman Blockchain posting, do you think we forgot? Do you have until the final stroke of midnight, Halloween 2024, to deliver the Midnight Chupacabra or we riot. So sorry, I need a new keyboard. They have promised the Midnight Chupacabra to us for years. When Chupacabra? I reply, am I 3 days grace in 2005? Because let's start a riot. Start a riot. Sorry. Shout out to, I don't know who this was, but somebody that was getting a message from Ray Fixie. That's the Lone Wolves chat. Sorry. Getting a message from Ray Fixie about getting a sub 100 Superman for $1,600, number 64. Good for them. Good for them. I don't know what Superman's price is. That worth it? I don't. Is that the right? Let's see. I can't imagine any of those were really listed like at a low price. But let's take a look at Superman. I think at one point, oh, he's 225 right now. At one point, he was like $160. But the floor price is 225, an uncommon, pretty popular first appearance. Yeah, I would say 1,600 is probably fair. And that is the cheapest you are going to get it. Number 79 is listed at 3,400. And yeah, I would say 1,600 is probably, that's fair. Maybe even up to like 2K. 3,400 is a lot. At that point, you could almost get a Spider-Man Noir. It's probably better to get, I don't know. Superman's got a lot of room to grow. Error. Rest. Oh yeah, there's still a bunch of stuff on Go Chain as well. There's still a bunch of OMI on Go Chain. Yeah, primary focus for the team, I think, is getting OMI to NFT completed. Just sent blah, 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 blah. All right, so there's a buddy of mine that sent 2 million OMI from Trust Wallet to Stacker and bridged it to Base with ease. Such an easy process. So shout out to them. I haven't done that yet. Apparently Stacker's wallet are going to be like the most secure things like ever. I still have OMI on several different wallets. So yeah, that would be a process. But making Web3 life easy, really good. Balance aspect, balance part. Sorry. Master collector, MCP, real man, mood. That's a mood. Oh, oh. So you know what? I don't even know if I can go over this. Next time, maybe. VeVe Digital Collectibles had a post the other day that said, "Hey, Mark Hamill, happy birthday. Here at VeVe, we wish you the happiest of birthdays." And then they asked everyone to, in their picture that they posted, it was the Luke Skywalker secret rare, which I did. They said like, "Hey, post your favorite Luke Skywalker photo. Wish Mark Hamill happy birthday." So I took a picture of him in my hotel room protecting the cookie crumble, donuts, cookies, and then behind there's also Smirnoff red, white, and blue ice. There is the White Claw and some Twisted Tea that Luke Skywalker is protecting as well. Thought that was pretty cool. Oh my God, this Greek food with the fries, I cannot tell you how good that heckin' was. Visa is to help banks test tokenized assets, smart contracts, and seeks to launch an initial pilot in 2025 on Ethereum. PayPal enables US merchants to buy, hold, and sell cryptocurrency directly from the PayPal business account. Whoop, whoop. Kamala Harris says US should become dominant in blockchain, reiterates digital assets and economic plan. I'm happy she said that. I'm very happy she said that. Is that actually how she's going to act? Probably not. But I am happy that she said that. Athena plans to launch new stablecoin backed by BlackRock's tokenized digital fund. That's interesting. Then we have, it's been 1,051 days since the global crypto market cap peaked on November 15, 2021. The longest ever crypto market cap drawdown lasted for 1,106 days from December 15th, my birthday, 2013 to December 25th, while past cycles drawdown lasted for 1,096 days from January 7th, 2018 to January 7th, 2021. Throwing that out there as well. Need something but the You Noob 2 says, Real Randy Chavez, you need to put up something to get the community to burn 10 million tokens. If somebody burns 10 million tokens, will you do a 24-hour stream? I said, sure. So we need to get the burning leaderboard up on the fridge. So I do want to do something with it. Now, I don't want to just do a 24-hour stream for the heck of it, because like I could do a 24-hour stream and not make any money. And that's very, very taxing on my system. That messes me up for a couple days. Obviously, I've done those before, but so I don't want it to just be I have to get something out of it. But the burns are, yeah, 10 million is not a lot. It's like $4,000. So I'll do something like that, but I have to figure out a way for me to get something out of it as well, because that's a lot. Maybe if they do out of the 10 million, I don't know, give me like 25% of it. This way I'll get just, at least I'll net something out of it. I don't know. We'll see. When Stacker does roll out their OMI to NFT stuff, I'll get Dr. Profit on. I'll do a review of the wallet, buying part of Stacker with OMI and all that. Shout out to Mark Quinn, who now has 400 sets. So shout out to Mark OMI. We love him. I went over Pandas the other day and the Glendale Mill. It was wild. It was a wild time. Shout out to Greg McClure that has achieved level 89. Like, oh my God. So shout out to him for that. He's a beast. Where I was, there was a national weather service alert. Literally 911 went down. They said like 911 is down. How is 911? I don't understand that. The town declared like a state of emergency. The whole county was a state of emergency. Emergency services must address life safety issues first. They were asking everyone to not call 911. I was like, oh my God, that is insane. VeVe gave this little tease the other day. Everyone was thinking that it was like comics. It did happen to be this is what's going on in the case. We could do that right now. We can go over. Oh, I was only yesterday. Okay. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far. Sorry. It is a special collaboration with Stanley Gibbons, bringing you a piece of history. Now, Stanley Gibbons doesn't have a ton of, they have like 5,000 followers, but that's not the point. The prestigious 1840 penny black stamp is coming to VeVe. And there's more. If you land a secret rare penny black digital collectible from the VeVe store, you'll receive one of only 150 original 1840 penny black physical stamps displayed in a VeVe exclusive case. Now, there's more details coming soon. The image that they give, this one right here, that is for concept purposes only and may differ from the actual stamp being delivered. Now, it was founded in 1856 by Edward Stanley Gibbons in London. The company has evolved from a small stamp selling operation to a significant player in the collectibles market, specializing in postage stamps and related products. It's publicly traded on the London Stock Exchange, has held a royal warrant from Queen Elizabeth with over 1 million stamps available for purchase. Now, I did go and take a look at them. They are market cap is 6.8 million euro or pounds, whatever. So that's not a ton. That's not necessarily a big company, but they are there nonetheless. And I was like, okay, cool, celebrate, good times, come on. Yeah, and those phygitals that they're doing, really like. Join from the ethics. What? Doing a personal? Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, I had a wild movie idea the other day. Was it my base? Anyway, it was about AI. Like, let's say humans are fighting AI, and AI is about to take over, right? But then spirits and ghosts and demons, in a last-ditch effort, somebody uses a Ouija board, blasting open a hole and some type of time continuum, and ghosts and stuff take over AI, and AI doesn't know how to handle it. That would be an epic movie. I would 100% love to watch that movie, or create, or act in it. Fortnite and The Incredibles are doing a collab drop. I think that actually dropped last night. Seems like we share a lot of that stuff with Fortnite. If it goes on VeVe, it goes on Fortnite. If it goes on Fortnite, it goes on VeVe. Thought that was pretty interesting. Anyway, this 13. Oh God, this I don't want to get political here. 13,000 illegals convicted for homicide and 16,000 convicted of SA are in the U.S. And this is the official number. Obviously, that number will be highly inflated. We need a mass deportation. We need to build that wall. All right. Anyway, hot, salty. What? Oh my God. There's a bounty on the 1953 hook from Peter Pan today. I don't believe that was minted. So that does give people a reason to go in and say, you know what, I'll gamble a little bit. But be advised, though, that's not a gamble that I would take, because it's $25 per pull. Like, if this is a slot machine, it's $25 per pull, and there are a ton of hooks. There were 2,353, which means 2,263, and 1,365. So 2,263, 1,365, 898 left. So the odds of you pulling him are not really good. They're better now than they were this morning. And you can get a Peter, and it's a little bit below retail. I think that Snee is above. Shmi Skywalker? Why is it not letting me go in? Yeah, Shmi is above. That's actually 38. And then Wendy's obviously a couple $100. So I actually could go and play this. And even if I got Peter Pan, it's at $20, maybe sell for 50. Yeah. How much is Hook? And Hook is literally $3.89. That is. Okay. So most likely that is what you get. You will get a bunch of hooks. No way am I doing that. 10 polls for 10 polls, and maybe I get 40 out in there. There's no way. There's no heckin' way. But maybe you get a Wendy. You could sell for 200. Let's say you net, 180 on it. That's not bad. That's not bad. But I still wouldn't do that. Anywho, let's move on. Been going for 29 minutes. Sorry about that. Eddie Brown was the highest bidder and winner of the Golden Dragon Club or OMI Utility Burn giveaway. Fulfilled his commitment as promised and couldn't be more thrilled to support the community initiative. He looks forward to more community burn events. Burn, baby, burn. Dogboy asked me yesterday what no Friday night entertainment. I was still in the airport at 7:44 at night. I didn't get on my second flight until after 9 o'clock. It was nuts. It was heckin' nuts. Love the sound of OMI Utility. Omi says, make sure to check out and pre-save About You by Emoji, releasing on all streaming platforms on October 3rd. Shout out to Ecomi for mentioning them. I haven't done this yet, but if anyone's seen Agatha, the new Agatha series, so it's kind of like a sequel to WandaVision, which WandaVision was so heckin' good. Well, the first 3 episodes were like meh, but the last few episodes were so heckin' good. Anyway, I decided to check out Agatha, and it's okay. You know, it's like, it's all right. I don't think it's anything crazy to write home about. Actually, I'll get one of these because I will. I just got one Silver Surfer number 3. I was like, well, Chavez, weren't you just talking about Agatha? Why Agatha? Why are you doing that? I was like, well, Agatha, in this most recent episode, spoilers, they talk about Mephisto. They finally talk about Mephisto. So I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot here. And Silver Surfer number 3 is one of those things that it has 3,000 commons. So I think there's 5,000 in general. It's probably something that maybe I should start stacking, maybe get a little bit more of. But that's one of those things I really like. He's going to be a big bad in the MCU. So they finally, and again, when that happens, you'll probably see a little bit of a run up. But again, just my ideas of that. No wings, special beam cannon. So I found something interesting. Hurricane Helene. That's happened this past week. That's why I was, had a rough time traveling back to the great state of Ohio because I was in South Carolina for a bit. This is not the first Hurricane Helene we've seen. There was another Hurricane Helene in 1958, which was one of the most intense tropical cyclones of the 1958 Atlantic hurricane season. The 8th tropical storm and 4th hurricane of that year. Helene was formed from a tropical wave east of Lesser Antilles, moving steadily towards the storm, slowly intensified, attaining hurricane strength on September 26th, same as this one. So you had a hurricane with the same name, formed the same way, made a hurricane on the same date, and made landfall on the same date, and was both Category 4s. Just a little heckin' weird. Just goes into the theory that maybe history isn't really history, and it's just AI implanting memories into us. Anyway, shout out to Dr. Rolex saying, new milestone alert. He just blew past 18,000 collectibles and comics over on VeVe Official. Says that's all he has for today's announcements. See you all at the top. This man is getting 21,000 points a day. That is just, oh my God, that is just heckin' ridiculous. 8,000 collectibles, over 10,000 comics, just clearly level 100. Love this man. Why is he still buying? Why is he you know why. Because it's awesome. King Mavs Forever says, we're almost at October. It's been a good accumulation phase. Zero regrets looking back. It's often hard to predict the difference between early and too early. The game is only for the patient, and I, for one, am excited for the future of digital collecting, celebrating a unique milestone in the digital journey. This dude's got a Todd McFarlane, a Superman, an Emperor's Fist, and a partner statue, but he doesn't have just one of those. He has many. Thank you for support of, oh, wow. Big congrats to the 3 random winners on their entries on VeVe Comics Weekly video. Dr. Keenan, Suna6931, and Crypto MF's NFT. Yeah, can't believe Groot is so freaking high. Oh, something else. So they sold out a Boba Fett comic. Now, granted, there were like 2,000 comics. There weren't a ton of. There were like a super small amount. Where's the drops? All right, let's go to drops. It was recent. Yeah, Age of Rebellion, Boba Fett. But that's sold out. Now, granted, 2000's like, okay, Chavez, what's the big deal? It's not a big deal. But I just thought it was interesting because usually comics that aren't like key first appearances or anything, usually they don't sell out. So yeah. Just thought that was interesting. Moving on, I was streaming with I was not streaming. I was on a phone call with a buddy of mine before, trying to help him get his OMI off of Bit4X, and then I was like, while we're at it, let's just buy some Definity. So I bought a little Definity. That was cool. Also, I don't know if anyone's seen, but on the bottom base of the ship, you have a Disney thing on there. I thought that was cool. Thought that was pretty cool. Sorry. And yeah, that's it. All right, so that's it for the news here. Let's get the spread. Let's go to the comments. Bill Garner with the first like. Oh, shout out to you, Bill Garner. I love you, man. Rick013 says, can't wait for this drop. Oh yeah, the Star Wars drop tomorrow. That is it's here, sir, Tatooine. It's small, out of the way. The Controlled Federation have no presence there. How can you be sure? It's controlled by the Hutts. The Hutts? You can't bring our princess there. The Hutts are gangsters. If they discover her, it would be no different than if we went to a world controlled by the Trade Federation. Except that the Hutts aren't looking for her, which gives us the advantage. Small interaction between Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, and the pilot of that ship. So tomorrow we have the Jawas droids homestead. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know any of these characters here that they're dropping. None of these droids. WED 15 ST68, so close to 69. R1 G4 droid, 2X 7 KPR, Lin droid. Well, the homestead I know, and the moisture vaporator. I really don't know any of that. But on top of that, you also have the diorama of Tatooine. But actually, how do you get the diorama of Tatooine? Because it doesn't have a. Oh crap! All right, we're gonna have to go look for this. Let's take a look. Sometimes you have to hype yourself up. Oh, whoa, heyo. All right. Anyway, let's go look at VeVe and let's take a look at their. How you get that diorama? I'm guessing you have to have one or two. I don't think you need a complete set, or maybe you do. Let's see. One. Oh, you need the moisture evaporator. Okay, that's all you need. 650 of them. All right, not bad. That's fine. So all you need is a moisture evaporator. I'm guessing gotten from the store. So it really should only cost you $20. What type of? It's a rare. It's not a secret rare, but it's still a rare. So that's still cool. Anywho, BB Zombie say, yo, what up, Zombie? Jason Pena, thank you so much for being a member. What the heck is up, fam? How you doing, brother? Pulmo says, yo, Randy. Hey, fam. How's it going? I haven't shaved in quite a while. I need to shave. The Facer saying, yo, how's it going? My man. Jinferno says, howdy. Howdy, 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 howdy. Name that movie. I'll tell you. It's Toy Story. Pink Panther saying, Debbie having a nice one. Yeah, so Debbie's been crushing it on announcements, on delivering. They're crushing it. Crushing your head. Sorry, it's a Gilmore Girls reference. Let's take a look at Debbie real quick. Spending every day on your own. Yeah, it's at 33 cents. Like a month ago, not even a month ago, it was at 14 cents. That was September 13th. Yeah, it was literally like a week ago. 2 weeks ago. About a week ago. So it's done a doubling since then. So whoever bought that dip, you did it, fam. You did it. Very nice. I, of course, bought the dip before there was a dip. So, yeah. Abe says, this is bonkers. First like again. What's up, Abe? How's it going, fam? I heart you. Cool, Mo. Thank you also for being a member, saying Smee was Hook's right-hand man. Think Smithers from Simpsons with stupidity. Okay, all right. That's cool. That's cool. Do I remember? Is he in the movie Hook with Robin Williams? Do I remember him? I don't remember him. Jinferno 3 says, I'm remembering right. He's Captain Hook's sidekick. Kind of funny, but gets picked on by Hook. Aw, rip. Poor guy. If not mad at Omi going down, I would love some of my other bags to pump so I can get to my 100 million Omi goal. There is a chance that Definity does like a 10x from here, and Omi said if Definity does this 10x from here, and Omi be going down, I'll get another 100 million Omi. Like it's YOLO. Okay, speaking of Pokemon, Abe saying I would love another Pokemon announcement. Let's do something here real quick. Actually, let's go to a couple of my things. Oh, Ecomi did post uh, about the token supply and understanding it. I don't really need to go over it though. They really just talked about the burns. But yeah, Pokemon. Speaking of Pokemon, outside of David going and talking about it all the time, on this day, 26 years ago, Pokemon Red and Blue were released. Throughout them, you traveled to Kanto, battled gyms, stopped Team Rocket, and caught the 151 Pokemon in the game. Now, granted, you needed 2 games to do this because you had to trade back and forth, but my game was Blue, and my starter was Bulbasaur. As a gamer and collector, my wish is for them to come to VeVe. You gotta love Pokemon. And yeah, if they're gonna have to go in and have a third party, why not have the third party be VeVe? It makes perfect sense. It makes too much sense, and nobody got time for that. For not having that. Potential humans. So send human chat greeting. Hello humans. Thank Randy. Encourage humans. Press like button. Press like. Meow meow meow. Meow Randy. What's up, human? How's it going, fam? Ooh, Pink Panther got another 1,000,000 OMI tokens today, my man. Wes thinks OMI to NFT in 2025. He says this all the time, yet he denies to bet. However, Wes, thank you for being a member. Pink Panther says the OMI fighters are close to professional, full of energy. That's fair. Jim Berno says I have a couple $100 worth on Bitforex still. Not enough that I'm willing to KYC through them to get hit. They can sit there forever. I mean, I know a couple $100 is not a lot, but there's a chance that goes from a couple $100, let's say 300, to 3,000, and then 30,000. I'd get them off. My opinion. Zavir says Definity giveaway today. I mean, I did it the other day. I did it. I've been doing it a lot. So next month we'll do more. Hip says, "Well, take that bet." Maybe it has with Caroline Zahadi. Oh my God. See that's how you know like something was off. Like there's no way that this dude is worth like billions of dollars, has like 15 billion in assets under management, and that's who he's dating. Anywho, Omar Sada says, good evening. Abe says, good evening, Omar. Abe says, Randy, give me your bull case price prediction for Definity if it all comes together. I'm talking heckin' hopium price. Well, let's look at what they do already. They're grossing a ton of money. They're doing a ton of revenue. They're doing a ton of volume with just foreign currencies. Now the margins are thinner than K-Smart on a juice diet, right? There's next to no money on that. But if you do enough volume, you're going to get a decent amount of. Now, they haven't been public with what they've been doing on the foreign exchange side, on the foreign currencies. I'm going to assume they're netting in the 6 figures each month. Now, I'm not saying they're doing 900,000 each month to their bottom line, but I would say at least 100,000 to their bottom line each month. From that. That's not including crypto that has fat margins, like fat, pretty hot and tempting. They are fat. Those margins are going to be insane, and they're going to take already existing clients that they have with foreign exchange currencies, and they're just going to be like, hey, we offer crypto now. That's like McDonald's saying like, yeah, we have burgers, but now we have ice cream, and now we have hot dogs, now we have glizzies, now we have this. Like, that's going to be insane. And then they announced that they're getting into the casino gaming industry, where let's say their minimum ticket for that, their minimum ticket is $250,000. So you have to have $500,000 in Bitcoin. They'll facilitate the transaction. You get $250,000 in casino gaming chips, and they haven't said what the percentage is that they take, but assuming it's at least 1% off the top, that's $2,500 every single loan that they do. I mean that's, and I get it, like Chavez, that's nothing. You know how big incredible gamblers are? That's another $1 million a year to their bottom line if they do that, and I guarantee you they do more than one a day, and I guarantee you the margins are more than 1%. While their other businesses grow in tandem with that. Um, Speaking of Definity, so if you go to their article, one of the Medium articles, and you take a look at assets, Tier 1 European Investment Bank, they have the VASP, Virtual Asset Protector license, FX and precious metals, Ibanera, Commerce. So one of their public bank partners is Commerce Bank. It's like, okay, Chavez, why are you talking about Commerce Bank? Well, DMA Link and Commerce Bank forged partnership for cross-currency solutions. This was in April of last year. BNY. Oh, did I might have accidentally. I might have accidentally deleted one of the things that talked about Commerce Bank, but Commerce Bank had a really big. They had a really big announcement the other day, and unfortunately, I messed up on the. I messed up on that on deleting that. Anywho, Bitpanda, yep, Bitline. Well, the Bitline that they had for what they had Bitline for the casino gaming, which is great. But when looking at there's tech stack, custody. All right, Definity does not take custody of either crypto or fiat. The custody of fiat is with a European investment bank, right? So follow me here. So what happens with crypto? Who custodies that, if not Definity? Crypto custody is either self-custodied on Fireblocks, which is fine, or via an accredited custodian such as BNY Mellon. So they have a partnership with BNY Mellon already, right? Now, BNY was identified as the first bank to receive SEC exemption from SAB 121. This was last Monday during a public hearing in Wyoming. BNY was named as the bank that received an exception from the SEC's onerous rules for custodying digital assets. And this is literally like a week ago, right? So what would be a huge breakthrough for banks looking to dive into the institutional crypto custody business, BNY's America's largest custodian bank was identified during the public testimony in Wyoming's Select Committee on Blockchain Financial Technology and Digital Innovation Technology as having received a variance from the following SEC's SAB 121 accounting guidelines for institutional crypto custody banks. Now, again, that is for BNY, which Definity is partnered with. BNY is also planning crypto ETF custody as Wall Street eyes digital asset revenue. Nope. BNY won't have to follow the SAB 121 rule. They recognize custody crypto on balance sheet under the rule. So the banks do recognize this. Bank of New York Mellon Corp is moving closer to rolling out custody services for the Bitcoin and Ether held by exchange. Traded product clients after review enabled the company to avoid treating the assets as a balance sheet liability. The review conducted earlier this year has the Office of Chief Accountant at the Securities and Exchange Commission didn't object to their determination, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I can't read the rest of that. And obviously, because Definity has that partnership with them, this is, oh my God. $1 billion? I don't know. What's 100x from here? They're like 10, So what 100x from here, they're at about $6, give or take. And $6. That is a $1 billion market cap. And with what they're doing, with the amount of revenue that they probably should be fair value. They should probably be worth 1 to 3 billion. Maybe not fair value. What's that? 25x EBITDA, earnings before income tax amortization. Let's just try. Let's say they'd be earning. I don't know. Let's just put in a number there. 10 million, 25x earnings, you're looking at about $250 million, right? But what if we go in and say that they're doing 30 million and we don't do a 25x, we do a 50x, that's 1.5 billion. So if we're going full off that, they do 30 million net revenues to their bottom line, we judge their EBITDA by 50x, and then we go and say, okay, let's say they should be valued at 1.5 billion, right? The token will not correlate exactly to that. The token will be overvalued. So I think it's possible that you get to like 3 billion, right? Because that would be double this. That would be an $18 Definity. So that, yeah, $18, like that's 300x from here. 500x, you're looking at a $30 Definity. So yeah, this is likely something that I don't know. Even at $3 billion market cap, $18, and that's fully diluted. That's before any burns, but they're going to have buybacks and stuff. That is what I think we could get to. Again, this is what we could get to. Is that what I know we get to? I have no idea what we get. And again, it could go beyond. Could you imagine this like $10 billion market cap? Says your airport travels are like my Dodger appointments and road construction. The simulator do be simulating though. And be advised for Definity, I gotta be careful how I say this. I know fully diluted, at least 3 to 5% of the entire supply I know is locked up for a bit because they're in accounts that either I have or people that I know. And they're not selling at 10 cents. They're not selling at 50 cents. Maybe we start selling at $1, but there's a lot more Definity locked up than people realize. Just throwing that out there. Season Curly saw a Panda Bear drive 92 Corolla yesterday. Thought of you. Thank you, Season Curlies. I love you, man. Love you, man. Pink Panda says free Carolinas. I love you guys. Pasternak 88 says picked up Amazing Spider-Man 1 mint 209 and either the lowest public mint. Yeah. I'll find out for you right meow. Right booking meow. Or maybe I won't. Hold on. I put Amazing Spider. All right. Comic. Amazing Spider-Man number 1. Well, the secret rare is 282. Oh, shoot. So the secret rare, like I said, is 1. The common is 202. Oh wait. Yeah. The common is 202. So that would be the lowest number. Let me go to the market here and look at Amazing Spider-Man number 1. It's 41. Wow, we have a lot of comics for Amazing Spider-Man. Should just put number 1. Free comic book. What? How many of these free comic books are there? Hold on. I just had a quick detour to free comic book. There were 1,000 editions of these? There's only 1,000 editions of these? I'm gonna grab one. $6. There is next to no reason. Like Spidey and it's free comic book day, so it was given out for free. But it's only a common. Like there's only commons, and there are 1,000 editions. So I got one. $6. All right. Anyway, I didn't even know they did that. Anywho, all right. Am I tripping here? Is Amazing Spider-Man? Okay, here we go. Amazing Spider-Man number 1. Like I said, 202 was the lowest. That was a common. Even those are $10. Damn. There are 60,000 editions of these. 48,000 of them are commons. But wow, how much did you pay for that, Pasternak? That is how much are these secret? Damn, Dr. Prophet has 9 of these secret rares. $1,200 each. Sheesh. Sheesh, that's a lot. Yeah, I didn't know that free comic book thing had a. Yeah, that's strange. Anywho, Bill Gardner says, "What up? What up, fam? Give me those dabs. Dab it up, Bill." Matthew, you're still saying maybe should release a Trump 2024 collectible. I think they should too. I think that'd be pretty dope. Kumo says, Mbaku. Yo, what up, Mbaku? Forever. Sleeping Comic says, Randy. Ah, sleeping, my man. I can't wait to see you soon. Light Sons says, David, you just announced. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Let's not anything that David Yu goes on and posts, I will be first to tell y'all about it. Because that's what I do. I am the new. Penny Black Drop might be the biggest drop of the year. Love to own that physical. Yeah, that secret rare, you know that's going to sell out because that secret rare is going to be nice, mate. Going to be nice. Anyways, OMI price going in 2025. I think we're going to get rich by mid 2025. Yeah, definitely. Oh my God. Shout out to you, Seth Ferrante. Seth Ferrante has been on the podcast before, and that man is living his best life. You gotta love him. Let's go to, okay, let's see here. If the blow up top for digital collectibles happens in 2025, then you get, I don't know, 8 cents, give or take, the 200 extra from here. I think we're gonna be rich by mid 2025. I mean, I'll be rich anyway, but you know, by June of 2020, July 2025, we might not have had that blow off top for digital collectibles yet. Probably going to come later, but you know, who knows? It's possible. Possible. Tony says the VeVe floors are looking promising. I think they are as well. Never get mixed up in politics, in my opinion. I mean, just because, like, let's say they did have a Trump thing, like a Trump collectible, doesn't mean they can't also have like a Joe Biden collectible. You know, if you want it, get it. I think that'd be cool. Definitely minting that penny. But oh, dude, I hope so. We don't know the details, how many there are, but yeah, I'm gonna try my hand at that as well. Okay, says snagged the MC1 secret rare last night, won under 2.4K. I think Mr. Squibb just bought the other 3 just before me. Didn't floor right now. It was good to meet that goal. All right, let's take a look at MC1. Take a look. Take a look. Marvel. All right, let's do. If I put in number 1, oh, there's a lot of freaking. Okay. All right, Marvel Comics number 1. Take a look at what the floor is. The floor is currently at 3,900, then 4,500, then 9,800. Not bad. The commons are $18 hairs. Uncommons are $33 hairs. Rares are 79. And the ultra rares are 95. Not bad. Just got a reso at 1 to 700. They look. Oh, you got a reso. What are they at nowadays? They are. Come on, where'd they go? 705. And the sub 100s. There is nothing good there for the sub 100s. Harris Ryan's got them listed for a ton. Let's see what a Todd's looking at like, though. We love the Todd. 48 of them listed. 443 for a Todd at the floor. Number 61 is listed for 5,500. Number 97 is listed for 5K. Let's take a look at partners, shall we? Partners went to like 1.4 the other week. I think it's back down. It's 1.3 now. But that 1.3, I guarantee you, is not just 1.3. It's 1,309. It's 1,400. Let's take a look if they have any sub 100s for 5,600, maybe. That's a nope. 15,000 is the cheapest for a sub 100. I would just get, you know, if you have had that, I would just get a couple of the regular partner statues. Let's take a look at Spider-Man. Secret rare. Spidey. Peter Parker Spidey. $3,500 hairs. Miles Morales, I'm guessing like, 7,600. And that Spidey Noir went down to like, it's 3,500 now. That guy Maloof really wants to sell. Interesting. Yes, agree. Don't need to keep political stuff out. I mean, it's just yeah. Yeah. It does affect us though. Was awesome, Tony. I've season 1 Batman's included 2. Pay like 1.1K for my resale though. It'll go back up. That's fine. Pink 100%. I'm not here for your entertainment. You don't really want to mess with me tonight. Paid a couple thousand in ETH for my Todd also. Damn. In 2022, yeah. But this is fair. I paid like 2K for my number 116 Black Todd and matching blue 116. Pretty cheap. Nice. I was able to find a matching Disney desk to my Walt number 702. Also hold the whole Disney gold set. Ooh, that's sweet, man. That's sweet. Vogus is nice one. Congrats. Sold a lot of my Golden Moments, but I have 2 Waltz and the Star Wars Golden Moments and Mickey hat and Elsa. Good stuff. Mickey hat 151 on the drop. C3PO 400 on the drop. Lucky week missed Walt though. Damn. Yeah, everyone missed Walt. Impossible to get Walt. Bots were running crazy that week. Kryptoni says, I almost bought another Walt, but I got the resale. Yeah, resale's good to get. Good to diversify a little bit. I might get a Walt at some point. I might not. We'll see. But it says, I bought a Walt last week for 1.2K, 3-digit. Was happy to find it on the floor. Very nice. Solid. But yeah. Resale's. I don't know. I don't know what goes up most, but I know that partner statue will have to go up a significant amount more to make more money because the resale only has a 2.5% sale fee, where the partner statue has a 8.5% sell fee. So the partner statue does have to outperform by quite a bit to net the same amount of money. Tony says, yes, sir. Tony says, Butter doesn't say what they want, but I minted a $40 brown Wolverine. It's a secret rare and can now sell for $1,200. Damn, it's $1,200. Why would I care what anyone says? Yeah, Futters are crazy. Futters are salty, not very bright. Yeah. Oh, there's a bunch of these free comic book giveaways. I got the free comic book number 1 though, the one that was sold out only has 8. I should probably stack these because there's only 1,000 of them. But honestly, if I'm gonna stack any comics that I want, that I personally like, I've done a pretty good job at stacking those Aliens vs Avengers comics. There's only 1,000 of those, and I got like 55 of them. Yeah, I probably should probably sell one of the secret rares. What's the price at? Oh, probably 300. Nah, fam. Minted those free comics. They weren't free. Wait, really? They weren't free? Oh, that's bold dinky. I don't know what. That's a little bit of nonsense over there. Oh, it's free. Not. Let's see. Out of those, I have the Aliens vs Avengers. I have 5 secret rare. I have 7 ultra rare, 11 rare, 20 uncommon. What do I got here? What do I got? And 15 common. Maybe I could sell an uncommon or 2. How much are they? Uncommon is $6.99. Not gonna sell that. The common I think should be like $10. Common's $8.99. Not selling for that. The rare maybe I could sell for 10. Maybe I'll sell a rare for 10 because I have 11 of these things. Yeah. Maybe I'll get another secret rare. I could actually buy another secret rare right now, but I don't want to. Let me try to sell this common here. Well, floor it. Yeah, for the secret rare, I don't want to buy it 3. I'm definitely not selling at 300, but I don't want to buy at 300. And I already have 5 of them. I don't need any more. Tony just hit the latest Boba Fett comic, mint 1980, and sold. Oh damn! Sold it for 450. Heckin' beast. Jelly. All right, everyone. Shout out to the 200 people that are here. I like the Boba Fett uncommon cover. Yeah, I think that's really cool too. Everyone comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm or algorithm. Everyone say goodbye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you. Goodbye. Yeah, man.